Well, welcome on into the restaurant show. We're here at Vince's Pizza in Beloit, and if you haven't been here, you got to get here. Great hosting of us here on the show, so thank you, Piera and Fabrizio, for, again, having us for the restaurant show, and it's just always fun to stop into Vince's and see what's cooking, and quite literally, we're going to get started on some good dishes here, and Fabrizio's going to be making a pasta dish. I won't spoil that one just yet, so we'll get to that one. It's called the T's in the Business, pro tip there. So a couple different things, and you're known for Italian food, and can't have that without an Italian beef sandwich, which we see at the very front of the table. And we've got some peppers there, and you can have some spice if you want. Leave that off if you don't want it. But boy, what goes into making something like that? That's a monster of a sandwich.
I know, it's delicious. It's that comes with mozzarella cheese, and you also have the option of some grilled peppers, onions, mushroom, or some giardiniera, whatever you like on your sandwich. You dress it up. You could have it plain, like I like it, just plain and au jus, or like my husband likes it, dressed up with pepperoncinis.
I was gonna say, yeah, sometimes you have like a dipping sauce and stuff like that, but I have a couple different ways of doing it here at Vince's. So something that we're kind of, if you don't know already, that you might not know or you should know here about Vince's is kind of make things, you can do things a little bit differently. So if there's something that you're thirsting for or you're hungry for and just don't have it quite how you want it based on the menu, you can just make a suggestion. And you guys are pretty good about working with people on what they want for making their tastes. Make their tastes known.
Why not? So,
yeah. Well, for sure. So while Chef continues to cook here, and I leave out the details on exactly what's going on. Boy, it's good. We got some bacon going on in there.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh boy. So
some onions, garlic.
Yeah. Well, you can't have an Italian dish without some garlic, and we see some of that going on the table here. And we'll get to that again. But something that's just you love to have a nice steak. And so it's great to know that you guys have that option available and say, hey, seafood, pasta, all that stuff is good, but how about a nice steak here? So this would be your 10-ounce New York strip steak?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so we also have a porterhouse, we have ribeye steak dinners, so we have different choices of steak, but yeah, that's our 10-ounce New York strip, and usually that's on special on the weekends. And
okay, good to know.
Yeah, and comes again with baked potatoes, salad, coleslaw. I mean, you get a full meal. So
all right. So aside from, let's see, if you want to go on a Friday and have the fish fry, you come on the weekends. Normally, you're going to have maybe something because it's already pretty. That's a popular time to come to a restaurant and everything. But how about having steak on special on a weekend, a weeknight, and then come out to Vince's and have a nice steak and easy on the wallet and everything. Boy, that's a win all around.
I know.
Yeah. So nice to have something that you guys have accomplished here over the years of having Vince's and Beloit be so successful. And now we get to the big daddy right here, a gigantic pizza in front of us, a deep dish, chicken Alfredo. So, I mean, we've seen some of your great sauces in the past, and a lot of them being red sauces, which is classic kind of thing that you'd expect to see, but an Alfredo sauce. And then you have some other options, too, for sauces on different items. So run us through that gamut.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not into the red sauce or the Alfredo, we could also put like our garlic butter, and a lot of people enjoy that. Or we also have just plain olive oil, and people like that, too. So it all depends what your preferences.
Sure, yeah.
Right now, we're big on the Alfredo. Like, it's really good. I mean, there's nothing.
You don't need a more really explanation on that. It's pizza. What could go wrong? So, is there a type of pizza that you tend to lean towards, or you feel like, you know what, I think I want to have this kind of pizza tonight?
It's just what mood you're in, and lately it's been the chicken Alfredo, because I mean, if you haven't tried it, you need to try it. Because I used to question the Alfredo on a pizza. I'm like, no, that belongs with pasta. There's no way you put it on a pizza. And then I tasted it, and I've been missing out all these years. You expand your mind and your taste buds' ability to have some different tastes. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. So is there a proper way to eat a deep pizza like that? With your hands.
With your hands? You just dig in on that, huh? So you see that, pull that apart, and see just creamy of a Alfredo sauce that is on there.
There's mozzarella and grilled chicken.
Oh, God. It's like layered with different cheeses. And obviously you have, that's a good piece of pizza right there. Obviously you have your crispy crust, which is done to perfection here, by the way. So real nice job. I'm going to compliment Fabrizio on that one. So let's look away from the pizza here for a second. We got some pasta going on here. And Fabrizio, I was kind of teasing this. I didn't want to spoil the surprise. But this is going to be your, if I can say it correctly, Penne Arabiatta.
Yes.
Which is an angry, what does that mean? Go ahead, you explain that to me.
Arabiatta means when you're angry.
Okay.
So, because it has a little bit of spice to it.
Kick there, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So that's where the Arabiatta comes from.
So
And yeah,
again,
that's
it
with
looks
it's a creamy red sauce. There's a little bit of cream in there, your typical red sauce, and then there's bacon, and we all love bacon.
Yeah, you got to have the bacon in there. Really nice. So, Brennan, can you see that over here? I can move some stuff here just so we can get a really nice example of this dish.
And it's a sweet,
that on the
I would
side.
have to say the Penne Arabiatta is like a sweet and spicy sauce.
Yeah. So how did
'Cause the
this
sauce is
creation come to mind and happen here? So what is there a story behind certain dishes and how you came up with those, or I assume a lot of it's kind of like trial and error, what people are.
No, I was
liking.
the dish.
Italy.
I was here a lot when I was in Italy. You know, my mom make all the time.
Oh, well, then you take it straight from mom, you bring it here to Vince's, and now we've got a great dish here, which we're going to run out of time, but not before I take a nice bite of this. We got some penne pasta, which I'm in love with. Oh boy, that bacon comes through. I didn't even give me bacon on my fork, and that comes through really nicely in that. Throughout the sauce, some nice ingredients in there. What else did you put in that? Because you had some bacon and
We
some
put
Italian
some
sausage.
red wine sauce and some cream on it. So that way we mix this kind of orange sauce, basil, little bit garlic, onions, and the crushed red pepper for making a little spice.
And you know what? I've tried a lot of your stuff off air here, and that is probably my favorite pasta dish altogether. I'm not a big spicy guy, but that hits the spot. So well
Yeah,
done,
it's
everybody.
spicy, but it's not super creamy.
You can handle it. So there's my recommendation, and any and all of this would be good to come out here to Vince's Pizza in Beloit. Thank you guys for hosting us, having us here, and you're going to want to tune in for more Restaurant Show. We got more after this.